So this is Granny. Don't forget to subscribe and click onto the notification button. And also push the like button if you like the video. Now, I was thinking about the other day when I was out giving the elderly transportation to doctor's appointments. And I was just saying to myself, you know, the world has really fallen to a very low standard, you know? I never would have thought I'll see the day that the world will be so messed up. I mean, it's so messed up, and the main reason it is because greed. Everybody is greedy for money. Money is making the world go round. That's what the OJs made a song a long time ago, back in the 70s, For the Love of Money. It seemed like the whole world is going to hell in a breadbasket. It is so bad. I mean, every now and then you might see something good, you know, that somebody's trying. But just imagine if it's 380 million people in the world, and then you got, how about, let me come up with a good number, I'm gonna be fair. You got about 100 million of those people that just good, through and through, always trying to do good stuff. But what about the other 280 million? You know, it hasn't taken full control over the world, but it is going in that direction. And it's all the root, it's all of it. What is the root of all evil? Money. And that's the, everybody doing everything to get money. And you know what they messed up at is back in those times, back in the 70s and 80s when they put that crack cocaine in the black neighborhood. That started a whole lot of this stuff going on with all this killing. The drugs really got potent. Well, in the African American neighborhood, most people was just doing marijuana. But then it started picking up to the heroin and the cocaine and all that stuff when the war started. And you know, and then more and more people was exposed to, when they went overseas, whatever other people was doing. You know, like, when you're exposed to something, that's just like even with kids, little kids now, you can't expose them to stuff that you don't want them to repeat. And so that's what happens when you put a person in a war zone and pull them from their family. They had to make new families, and this is what is going on in the family then. What you get when you do that, you get a mess. And it's been a mess for a long time with this drug epidemic. Long time, too long. It didn't get better, it just got worse and worse, and the drugs got stronger and stronger and stronger. To the point where everybody that's doing drugs, they're more vicious because of the drug that they're doing. They're more vicious. You know, when you high and you go rob somebody, you just high on some marijuana, you ain't thinking about killing nobody, you know, you thinking about getting away. So, that's one thing. And then, I can't understand why so many people just, you know, they just don't care about anything. They think now is the time to just say what you want to say. But that time is over with. You know, it came and it's gone. Like I did a video, you should go back and look at my videos and you'll see the video I made about chivalry, R.I.P., rest in peace, because it's not there anymore. You can't say whatever come on your mind to a person. Like if they rude to you, you can't be saying, well, you rude, or if you want to be rude, you can't say, get that crying baby out of here, or shoot the finger at people. You can't do that kind of stuff no more. You know why? Because everybody is angry. And they're angry because patience is gone. Patience went out the window with chivalry. People don't have any patience anymore. Everybody's already on their last leg. You know, everybody just already at that button. You're going to only get one step and they're going to explode. I mean, it don't take much at all. Just one step. You know, we used to have like, you make a mistake, you say, oh, excuse me, my bad, you know, my bad, you know, excuse me. And everybody be cool. They just going about their business. But now, bump somebody. Step on somebody, Jordans or whatever the name of all them shoes, Converse or whatever they buy now. Adidas, whatever. You know, I'm old fashioned. I don't know everything. But whatever shoes, they might step on a pair of them shoes. Bump somebody by mistake and try to say, excuse me. No, they got to take it to a whole nother level. You got to kill them or they going to kill you just because you bumped them by mistake. They don't know you, you don't know them. So why would they think you intentionally bumped them? You don't know them? What reason would you intentionally bump somebody you don't even know? You know you ain't looking for no trouble. You just bumped them by mistake. Or let's say you might have got a little tips or whatever, lost your balance, and you fall over somebody, accidentally fall back and step on somebody's shoe to catch your balance. Is that worth dying over? Those are the kind of things that the kids are dying over this day. You know, I think about the time when we used to fight. We'll fight. We get in a good fist fight anytime. You get beat up or you beat the person up. So the only thing you had to do is just be good in fighting. And that was me. I had skills. I could fight. So, you know, I beat up plenty of people. Nobody could come kill me. But the kids of the day, or the young people of the day, patience is one of them. Anger is one of them. And I guess it's cowardly because they got their gun, they got their iron. As long as they got that, they going to finish it right away. They ain't going to fight because they can't fight. So they ain't going to fight you. They ain't going to argue with you because they don't like nobody to laugh at them. From saying, like, look at them hot water pants. Look at them Converse shoes you got on. You know, you can't crack jokes and everybody laugh and that be the end of it. No, they got to go to a different level. It has to be elevated. Because you ain't going to talk about me like that. You disrespecting me. They can't just laugh and come back at you. What do we call that? The dirty dozen. Somebody start joning, you start joning back. Everybody get a good laugh, that be the end of it. Oh, no. They ain't got time for that. They hard. They tough. Ain't no laughing. They all in their feelings. You don't know what no happened to them. You don't know their upbringing. You ain't trying to die. You ain't trying to kill nobody. But it's got to always go to another level. But you know what, folks? I only see that in one race. And y'all can say whatever you want to say, like every race. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not every race. I look at the Mexican people. The majority of them, they ain't not killing each other. Guess what? They drink liquor. They party, have a good ass time. But you very seldom hear them killing each other, shooting up the place. That you very seldom hear that. White people. I don't never hear about them going to the party, turning the party out, shooting up the place. I ain't saying that it don't happen, but I'm just saying, don't take it out of context what I'm saying. I'm saying the majority. You don't hear that like you hear in our race. Why? What happened to our kids? We used to have the best kids. Why would you say, how they get their kids to behave so well? What do? And they start studying the mothers. And they was like, oh, okay. So they beat their kids. Yeah, we beat their ass. We beat our kids. And we got respect, and they were mannerable, and they showed respect. and they walk with respect. That's how we did it. But the first thing they do, they ain't like that. They kids used to be so wild and out of control, jumping, pushing mom, calling mom poop head. Everybody looked like, what? You said that to your mom? Shh. If I had said that, I would have died. You know, black people knew that they better not badmouth their mama, say nothing embarrassing or talk back or none of that. So what they did was they said, we don't think they should be beating them kids like that. We don't think they should beat them children. We think they should have time out or punishment, like take something from them, lock them, tell them go to their room. They should do that just like we do. And stop beating those kids. From now on, make it a law that if you whoop your kids, you go to jail. Or CPS can be called on you. They can come and take your children from you. They started all of that. All of that. And when they started all of that, look around what you got now. What do you see? It started a long time ago. It started back like the late 80s, mid 80s, late 80s. When they started talking about you can't whip the children no more. My son told me one time, I'm going to call and tell them you whipping me. I said, I'm going to tell you like this, son. You can call them, but just remember one thing. When they come, they're going to take me to jail. Okay? And what you think going to happen to you and your brother? They got to put y'all somewhere. They're going to take y'all too. They're going to put y'all with different families or with the same family, or either put you in a little hospital-like place where people like kids with no parents. So you go ahead and make that phone call. Because you get your ass whooped today. And we whooped our kids. We didn't kill them. Look at them. They turned out great. But what happened to our kids' kids? And some of us, me, myself, I'm a little guilty. I didn't want to whoop my kids like I got whipped, you know? So I was a little lenient. Our parents, they had the best kids. They had the best kids. It was no killing parents, disrespecting your neighbor. It was none of that. In the black neighborhood, it was none of that. Because our parents didn't play. And then another thing happened. Our government again passed some type of crazy law where they closed down a lot of mental institutions. And when they shut those places down, guess what happened? Those people just put out. They had nowhere to go. They just roaming. They ain't got nowhere to go. They closed down all those mental facilities. Closed them down. Talking about they ran out of money. No money. So they had to close them down. People didn't have nowhere to go. You think they cared? They did not care. They put those people out. And those are what we're seeing now. The offspring of people mating that shouldn't be mating. Like, they close all those mental institutions, right? Those people coming out, they mixing in together with the population. Then they having babies. You know what I'm saying? And now this is what we got. These kids, they don't understand. The only thing they do is play video games. It started off with all the killing. They're trying to get everybody censored on killing. They had all these games they came up with for the kids. Virtual, that's in your mind, messing with your mind. Killing, blood splatting everywhere. You know, so kids kind of got used to that. That was nothing, but the part that the kids didn't understand is that was a game, but if you do it in real life, people ain't gonna never be able to come back. The game, you can get started over here, the same players. So those people still, and that's just a game. So after you centralize somebody like that, messing with their mental, then they get immune to stuff, and that's what happened. That's what happened. That's why it's so bad right now. So I think what I said earlier in the video about it's just time. It's time for us to do the neighborhood watch or the street watch and turn some of these bad children in so we can take back our neighborhood. Make it back safe. That's the word I'm searching for. Make everything back safe. So don't y'all forget to subscribe to my channel, because I told y'all Granny is deep. Granny got some conversation. And I know it's a lot of people want to chime in. So let's get this thing done. Subscribe, notification, like. Talk to you later.